Welcome to the A320 Mentor Masterclass, where every flight is a lesson and every system has a story. What if I told you the Airbus A320 can perform a fully automatic landing even if both flight control unit channels fail below alert height? Sounds impossible? Let's uncover why it's not only possible, but a perfect example of Airbus engineering philosophy. The flight control unit, the FCU, is the pilot's primary interface with the autoflight system. It's where we select speed, heading, altitude, and engage the autopilot and autothrust. So it seems logical that if both FCU channels fail, the Autoland must fail too. But here's the twist. Below alert height, the FCU is no longer required. Now, what exactly is alert height? According to Airbus, the alert height is defined as the height above the runway, typically 100 feet, applicable to Cat 3 operations. Below this point, failures such as dual FCU loss are not considered critical, because the aircraft is fully committed to land. For Cat 2 approaches, there is no alert height. Instead, a decision height is applied, requiring the pilot to establish visual reference before continuing the approach. So what happens at 100 feet? The A320's logic locks into land mode. At this point, control no longer comes from the FCU knobs. It comes directly from the flight management and guidance computers, the FMGCs. Now take a look at this diagram. At the center, you can see the FMGC. On one side, the FMGC connects to the FCU. On the other, it connects directly to multiple data sources: ILS receivers, radio altimeters, VORs, DME, the adders, and the flight augmentation computers. This shows us that the FMGC doesn't depend only on the FCU. It has its own redundant data streams to compute and command. The FMGC is divided into two sides. Flight management handles navigation, performance, and flight planning. Flight guidance handles the commands: autopilot, flight director, and autothrust. This is the brain that drives the Autoland, and it is fully independent of the pilot's FCU selections once land mode is engaged. Here's how it works during Autoland. The FMGC processes localizer and glide slope signals directly from the ILS. It computes guidance and sends commands to the autopilots, which remain engaged. The autothrust continues to function. The system smoothly guides the aircraft down through land, then flare mode, and finally into rollout. Even with a total FCU failure, none of this logic is interrupted. The A320 will land, flare, and roll out fully automatically. As you can see in the cockpit layout diagram, both FMGCs connect to the autopilots, the thrust levers, and the MCDUs, creating a web of redundancy that keeps the aircraft under precise control. And when rollout is complete, the Autoland disengages and control is smoothly handed back to the pilots for taxi. This is Airbus design at its finest, a philosophy built on one simple principle: no single point of failure should ever compromise safety. By the time you are below alert height, the aircraft is committed. And thanks to its layered architecture, the FMGCs, the autopilot channels, the autothrust, and direct ILS guidance, the A320 will always finish what it started: a safe, automatic landing. That's the brilliance of the Airbus A320. A machine designed not just to fly, but to protect. If you found this masterclass insightful, make sure you subscribe to the A320 Mentor channel. Leave a comment with your thoughts and share this video with fellow aviators and enthusiasts. Because here, every flight is a lesson.